Hi, I'm here with Bressie just ahead of his gig tonight in the Roisin Dove. Just say a big hi to everyone at Galway.com.
Hello everyone at Galway.com. There you go, so you got it.
Perfect. Congrats on your album Rage and Romance hitting the top of the charts in Ireland. How have you been celebrating since you hit the charts?
I didn't do a hell of a lot, to be honest, because we were in the middle of the show, so I bought myself a new guitar. That was my kind of little gift, and then I said I'll put it off.
Can I ask what type of guitar?
Oh, it's J200 Gibson acoustic. So it kind of, I've never really just gone out and bought something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of pretty happy.
Cool. The album's quite different to your first one. It's more kind of like pop rock.
Yeah. Well,
what
the first
was your kind of main kind of influence behind that, or?
Well, the restrictions on the first record were that, like, I was out of the blizzards for 2 years. I didn't have a hell of a lot of money. I was living in London 2 years. In terms of songwriting, you don't get paid to songwrite.
Yeah.
You live off royalties, which can be really restrictive
bills,
sometimes. So, yeah, I was in trouble. I had to make the first album essentially in my bedroom.
Okay.
So the production had to lead. You can't make a rock record in a bedroom. You just can't.
Yeah.
You can try, but it sounds awful. So I kind of, the second album round, I kind of didn't have the same restrictions. So I felt I have a top class band. You know, we all know how to play our instruments. Let's get in and make an organic record, and that's what we did.
You produced it all in London, didn't you?
I co-produced it.
Yeah, you co-produced. Sorry, with Elliot James, was it, from Two Door Cinema Club fame as well? Yeah,
he's a genius. I think he just lets you be who you are, and the thing I liked about Elliot is that he's produced bands like the first Block Party album and very some left to centre stuff, but also very poppy stuff.
Yeah,
he knows how to kind of suit the artist.
Weave it in. Very good. The flagship song then, Show Me Love. There's influences of, say, Sweet's Blockbuster, would you say, or Kasabian's Shoot the Runner?
There is. You know, we got, like, I remember some guy. You know, then you get the real cynical guys who really don't have much education when it comes to music, and they send you going, "Oh, you ripped off the Black Keys." I was like, "Well, the Black Keys didn't discover guitars, guys. If that's the case, the Black Keys ripped off a lot of artists too." So, no, it's just
your music feeds music.
You play a riff, you don't turn around and go, "That sounds like." You just, unless it's blatant, and you say, if it feels right, it feels right. You know, that's the way I would write music. But you know, I think with the Blockbuster thing is definitely there is an element of glam rock in Show Me Love, definitely.
There's a great feel to it.
Yeah, and I ironically was living where T-Rex was born, on the street he was born on, and that album, which I only found out after I wrote it. So
that's nice. Yeah,
bit of a tie-in there.
Yeah. Was it last week you were part of the Cycle Against Suicide?
Yeah, I'm still, and that's why I'm getting physio.
You must have a sore ass after that.
My back and ass is in ribbons, and I did 2 weeks. Well, I did about eight of the 2 weeks, so it's 900 kilometers. So I have a physio coming here at 7 o'clock to sort my back out.
That's hectic. Yeah. Very good. And you've spoken about the fact that you're pro legislation for cannabis. Yeah. So what would your favourite munchies be?
Well, I don't smoke cannabis, but the thing about it is that's the fine line you skate in a country like this where people are just addicted to being offended. They're not willing to listen to reason or logic. And I was making a rational debate about it.
Yeah, I read it. Yeah,
and unfortunately, you get really substandard journalists who feel that it's better to twist it. It's not the type of thing you twist. It's too serious of an issue, just to put your own slant on it and pull what you want from it. So, you know, guys like that, I've no time. I'll never set foot in a room with him again. That journalist, I've never given him an interview because he's a pretty terrible journalist. So I just leave him be at it. So if he wants to belittle what is quite a serious issue, and you know, show off his journalistic ability, then it's up to him.
Yeah, fair play. Also, as well, you've recently opened up about your own kind of experience with anxiety, say, and panic attacks, and how do you kind of deal with that now, or how do you address it?
Well, I've had them since I was 15.
Yeah.
I have general anxiety disorder, which is basically, it wouldn't be so much panic attacks, it's just a constant level of anxiety. Yeah. And I've dealt with it all my life, but now I've got to the point where I'm relatively able to control it, which is an incredible place to be. Yeah. But I've had very, very dark times as well, so I think people are kind of surprised when I say that, but I have a huge responsibility to tell people about it because it's working. There's a big impact what we did in that cycle. And there's a lot of people listening, especially
education
kids.
As well. Like
it is. Yeah. It's time. This country is quite a liberal country, but it takes time. Yeah. You need to give people time to absorb it, and then we usually make the right call, the more moral, humane call. But we do take time. So I think with this one, we don't expect it to change overnight, but we've started the ball rolling.
Brilliant. Yeah. Well done on that. You're a judge on The Voice, where you have to like criticize acts and performances all the time. How do you take kind of criticism to yourself? especially say working on your new album with like having someone else producing it with you?
I take criticism very well if it's constructive.
Okay.
And it comes from the right place, and depends on where it's coming from too.
Yeah.
If criticism is personal, it's not criticism, it's personal. So I think if someone sits down and go, that's not working, that's not good enough, I'm totally okay with that. Once there's offers of solutions and potential reasons for it, and that's what I brought to the show. I'd never told anyone they had a crap voice, and I left it at that. If someone's voice wasn't up to it, I told them how to fix it, and that's constructive. And especially, it's subjective. Singing is subjective, music's subjective, so you can't tell anyone what's good or bad. You can just offer your opinion, and that's what I do. And people, you know, I've a thick enough skin at this stage.
Yeah, you want to have.
Enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Was it fun working on The Voice?
Yeah, it is. It's TV is TV's easy. If you've been in the music industry, TV's a piece of cake. Like,
doesn't look like that, but yeah.
No, it is. It's kind of like you sit down and there's like runners and there's people running around going,
everything.
"Do you want tea?" And I'm like, "Oh, awesome." You know, this is people like bringing you stuff, and when you've done the music industry for long enough, you realise
this is kicking back.
This is cushy, in the arse,
what's about the rumours of you and Jamelia? Is there?
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, I think it is too, because I think it's more of a smoke screen for yourself and Catherine Thomas.
Catherine Thomas one's been thrown in there. I put a picture up just of me and her at the VVIPs where she kind of jumped me and come up on stage.
You do seem to have a bit of chemistry on the show.
We get on really well, but I think the thing about it is, it's just, you know, at this point in doing what I do in a profile, you can't talk to anyone without all of a sudden
links or
having kids and pregnancies and marriage and all sorts of stuff. It's just,
the joys.
It amuses me immensely, I have to say.
Yeah. Cool. Well, listen, it's been great chatting to Bressie.
Thanks,
wish you loads of luck tonight. Obviously, the Roisin is a great gig here. You've played here before.
Yeah.
So it's great seeing you, and best of luck with all your other endeavours, and have a great one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.